Lesson 24 is on Introduction to Simultaneous Equations. Simultaneous. Now, when we say something simultaneous, we say it's occurring at the same time. So what we're going to be getting into now is two or more equations that are occurring at the same time. Okay, so let's just start by writing a couple equations. Derek scored 30 points in a basketball game he played. Not once did he go through to the free throw line. Sorry. That means he scored 2 pointers and 3 pointers. Okay, never went to the free throw line for 1 point. List as many combinations of 2 and 3 pointers as you can that would total 30 points. Okay, so you would just do some guessing and checking here, and I'm just for the sake of time going to kind of give us what those are, but hopefully you'll understand here. Let's say he scored 15 2-pointers. So if I were to go, everyone's worth 15, or every 2-point basket is worth 2 points. Sorry, I go 2 times 15, and that would equal 30. So that means he would score 0 3-point shots. Right? So if we went 2 times 15, we get 30. 3 times 0 is 0. That would equal 30. And that's kind of what we're talking about here. Now, if we think of it as he only made 3-point shots, we would say he could make 10 3-point shots. 10 times 3 is 30. So that would mean he'd make 0 2-point shots. And you could, again, just kind of guess and check some things. You know, if you made 1 2-point shot, well, that would be 28 points left. There's no way to score 3s to get to 28. So we know 1's not an option. 2 isn't an option, but 3 is. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. So that would be 24 points left if we did 30 minus 6. And that means there would be 8 3-point shots because 8 times 3 is 30. I'm sorry, 8 times 3 is 24. Plus the 6, that's 30. Another combination would be 6 2-point shots. That would be 12 points. Because again, what we're doing with all of these is we're going 2 times whatever this number is, right? In the last couple here, we're going to go 2 times whatever that number is, and then we're going to go 3 times whatever this number is, and we add them together, they have to equal 30. All right, so if I had 2 times 6, that's 12, okay? And if I did 30 minus 12, that'd be 18. Well, 3 times what number equals 18? 3 times 6. So you could have 6 2-pointers and 6 3-pointers. Another combination you could have is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 30 minus 18 is 12. So 3 times what number equals 12? 4. The last one here I'll tell you is 12. Because if you did 2 times 12, that's 24. That would mean there's 6 points left over, so we could go 3 times 2. Okay, so again, for each one of these, we went 2 times the number of 2-pointers. So I'm going to say that the number of 2-pointers is x. Okay, so this is 2 times x, and the number of 3-pointers is y. So I'm going to say 3 times y. So if we take 2 times our number of 2-pointers and 3 times our number of 3-pointers and add them together, that has to equal 30 points. Okay, so 2 represents the number of 2-pointers. I'm sorry, x does. Y represents the number of 3-pointers. Okay, so this equation describes this situation here. That's an arrow there. Okay, so now let's look at another. Well, we're still talking about Derek. Okay, we're getting a little more information here. So Derek's going to tell us here that the number of 2-point shots he made is 5 more than the number of 3-point shots. So how many combinations can we come up to fit this scenario? We're not worried about the 30 points right now. We just know that his number of 3-point shots, he made 5 more, the number of 3-point shots. Okay, so again, and maybe I should write this down here. This should have kind of maybe came up here. We're going to let x be the number of 2-pointers. And we're going to let y be the number of 3-pointers because we want to use those variables again. Okay. So, number of 2-pointers. And honestly, we can just write any numbers, right? Because we're not worried about the total number. So let's say he made 5 2-point shots, okay? And 0 3-point. I'm sorry. This has to be 5 more. So if he made 0 3-point shots, then he made 5 more 2-point shots. Sorry, I wasn't clear about that. The number of 2-point shots is 5 more than the number of 3-point shots. So if his number of 3-point shots is 0, we have to add 5 to it to get to the number of 2-point shots. So if he made 1 3-point shot, and again, I'm just picking these numbers because we're not worried about a total yet. If he made 1 3-point shot, we're going to add 5 to it, and that's going to tell us that he made 6 2-point shots, 5 more. If he made 2 3-point shots, guess what we're going to do? We're going to add 5 to it to get 7, because the number of 2-point shots is 5 more than the number of 3-point shots. So 5 more than 2 is 7. And I'm just going to keep going with this pattern here. And if you made 4 3-point shots, if we add 5 to it, because the number of 2-point shots is 5 more, that would be 9. And if he made 5 3-point shots, we're going to add 5 to it, sloppily, and that would give us 10. Okay, so remember the number of 2-point shots here is X. The number of 3-point shots here is Y. But see what we're doing every single time to the Y? We're adding 5 to it. Okay, so if we do this right here, we add 5 to it, that's what gives us our X. That's what I did here. I wrote these numbers, added 5 to it to get here. So we're going to say X equals Y plus 5. Okay, so which pair of numbers from your exercise in table 2 would show Derek's actual score of 30? Okay, well, if we look at these two charts here, all of these pairings of numbers gave us 30. Okay, so you don't have to erase any of this stuff here. I'm going to erase it just hopefully so you can see maybe a better combination here. Don't need to erase it. Leave yours on yours. Maybe I'm going to erase it. I'm going to try. Say hi real quick, Abby. Hi. Okay, so if I'm looking at these here, we know that these combinations give us 30 points, right? So we're looking for one where we can add 5 to our Y value and get our X value. So if I could add 5 to 0 to get 15, no. Add 5 to 10 to get 0, no. Add 8 to 5 to get 3, no. 6 to 5 to get, add 6 to 5 to get 6, no. Can I go 4 plus 5 and get 9? Yes, I can. Okay, so if you look here on both of these charts, we have a combination of 9 and 4. Okay, so if I take this equation here, 2x plus 3y equals 30. Okay, and I plug in 9 and 4, 2 times 9 plus 3 times 4, does that equal 30? Well, 2 times 9 is 18, 3 times 4 is 12, does it equal 30? It does. Okay, so what about our other equation here? If we have x equals y plus 5, again, if I plug in 9, does that equal my y value of 4 plus 5? Yes, it does. It checks. Okay, so what we've just come up with here, I'm going to kind of break this off here because I'm going to write something in. Okay, this is what is called a system of linear equations, or simultaneous linear equations. Okay, so basically what that is, that's what I was saying at the beginning. That's when we have a situation, more than one equation involving the same situation occurring at the same time. So in this case, our system of linear equations, let's see if I can get the, nope, wrong button here. Close to the same color. A system of linear equations or simultaneous linear equations would be these two equations here. Go through all that work of getting the same color and then I don't pick it. So we had 2x plus 3y equals 30 and x equals y plus 5. okay? And we put this little bracket type thing there around the sign. And this is what we're going to be working on now. This system of linear equations, or simultaneous linear equations, they mean the same thing. But what we're doing is we're taking this equation, like here, we knew this information about Derek's scoring, he equals 30, and we knew this information. The number of 2-pointers was 5 more than the number of 3-pointers. And what we're going to be able to do with this information, it's kind of like we did here, but we'll work on solving it like we've been doing in the power standards, is once we have this equation or the system of linear equations, we're going to learn how to solve it so we can find out the answers.